It's Mitch, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. No car in the garage. We are missing a car. So we got my MR2 outside. I'm gonna do a quick wash on it. And then we're gonna install a TRD front front strut bar. I'm really excited for this. I've never really done any bracing on the front of the car. I currently have coilovers on my MR2 Spyder. I have a 2000 Toyota MR2 Spyder. That's what we're working on today. 2ZZ swap and a TurboKits.com Batmobile turbo, good up to 400 horsepower. It doesn't have 400 horsepower. One day, maybe. But I'm really excited to install a TRD front strut bar. This will give it more bracing. Of course, we're gonna be doing some driving with it. I'm gonna kind of let you guys know if I feel a difference driving around corners. So we'll go through some back roads and drive it today. I'm really excited to that. But I did want to say thanks Redline Ricer. He actually donated this to my build. I don't think it was gonna work for him. So go follow Redline Ricer. He is doing a K-Series swap in a 2000 Toyota MR2, so just like mine, and that thing's gonna be a beast. There's a lot of YouTubers that have been putting Ks in MR2s, and they really shine. So I love that setup. I know it's like putting a Honda Heart in a Toyota car, but it's pretty cool. I think that he's doing a great job with it. So go ahead and follow him. And again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So first and foremost, I'm gonna wash the Okay, MR2 looks good, but it actually is a little bit dirty. I've been driving it and it's kind of winter and they put dirt all over the road. So it is a little bit dirty, and we're gonna be installing that strut brace right here. This is the wash and wax that I'm gonna be using on the car. And then I got a new sponge. A lot of people say use microfibers. I like a sponge. People say it scratches, but I think it does a pretty good job. I don't really have any scratches on mine. So let's go ahead and start these. We're gonna hand wash the whole car. Get this little frunk all clean so that when we go to install that TRD strut brace, we have a nice workspace. Once again, always my favorite look on a car, all soaped up. That looks awesome. I'm gonna scrub the wheels, dry it off, and we'll put it in the garage, and then I'm gonna start installing that TRD front strut bar. I'm so excited. It's gonna look so good. All right, we brought this absolute beauty into the garage. It's all, it just needs to be wiped off. These are version 2.0 of my microfibers. I'm running low on them. I actually only have about 10 left. You have bought 300 of these, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Running quite low on them, so I will probably do a version 3.0 instead of the 2.0 and do a new setup like this. But if you guys want one of these, swing by my website. I'm gonna use one of my microfibers and dry the entire car off, and then we'll pop open the front deck lid, the hood of the car, and we'll start installing that TRD sway bar, strut bar. All right, nice and beautiful dry MR2. Let's get into this install. So first thing you want to do is go in there and grab that little latch there to pop up to open that front. We'll come around to the front here. Beautiful, finally getting some sun over here. You're gonna want to pop it open. And then I will want to wipe all this down, so I am gonna dry all this off real quick, and then we'll start the All right, dried off and good to go. I'll say the ugliest thing is always the corners. They don't really paint the corners in there, so when you do pop it open, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it's almost like the rest of the car is that absolute red by Toyota, the 3PO from factory, and then mine's respayed but from factory color. But those little corners are never very they never really hit those. So usually you have a plastic over this. I don't have my plastic, it's been removed, but you would have to cut the plastic to put it in. Now my big thing is I'm gonna go grab the bar, but I was hoping that I can still use this, the storage for the front of the car. I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think it'll open. So let's go ahead and grab it and see if it'll fit with the door on or with the hood on. Awesome, there it is. So Redline Ricer, thank you again so much. Look at that, TRD Racing Development, how cool is that? That looks cool. So I love it is a factory part, and hopefully it does make it handle better. But you guys can see that I've just set it on top of the 12 millimeters, and it's already pushing on this. So I think from the pictures that I've seen online, I am gonna have to pop that off and not be able to use that front storage lid. So let's go ahead and, yeah, I think I'm gonna pop that lid off, and then set the sway bar or the strut bar aside, and then start removing the 12 millimeters, 3 on each side. Since the car is already sitting on the ground, I don't have to worry about the coilover falling out. If the coilover is lifted, you'd want to probably set the car on the ground, otherwise the coilover might fall out. So grab your 12 millimeter, and then go ahead and break all 3 of these loose, like that. And then once you set that aside, you can go ahead and pull all 3 of these off. Okay, so once you pull the 12 millimeters off, there is this bracket, secure bracket. I'm not sure if we're gonna use this and use the TRD, but let's go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Okay, so that's it sitting flush. There is no brace underneath it. I mean, there's a little bit of wiggle room with it. And then over here, I was playing around, seeing if I could set the brace on top. The brace doesn't fit on top, so I think it would be stupid. So I think I am actually gonna run the OEM ones and then put the brace on top of it as well. If anyone has done this before and know, comment down below, because I've never seen the pictures with the TRD front strut bar and then these being removed or added. So comment down below if you have one and what you run. But wow, that's starting to look awesome. The color really reminds me of my Thundercloud CELICA that I just sold. This part would have looked amazing on the Thundercloud. I don't have too much gray. I got a lot of black and red on the car, but I think this is gonna be a nice little accent, especially with more TRD racing badges on the car. I think that looks amazing. So I did put the original factory horseshoe brace underneath, and I did it on this one too. And now we're gonna grab the 12 millimeters. I think that's a better fit, honestly. It seems to fit better. So now we'll grab all 3 12 millimeters and just tighten these back on. And yeah, we'll be done. That's, I mean, super easy. Come on, this is absolutely a 1-star plus. 1-star install plus. Look how cool that looks. So we are gonna go back, and I do wanna mention, you won't be able to run the lid. There's not enough clearance here for it. So I did want to mention that. So you're gonna have to run it like this. Now you could even just remove the lower tub if you want, but I'm gonna leave it in there. There is a hood, so it usually doesn't get too much water in there. So if I did need to run to the grocery store or whatever, or throw a backpack in there, I think I could throw it in there and it'd be fine. I also have seen it where they do like little button clips. So I might shop for one of those. If anyone knows where you can get a little, it's like a, I think you put little button clips in it and then you can clip a tarp over it. I'm gonna shop around for one of those now. And then if you wanna be spot on with the torque, it's 29 foot-pounds of, so if you wanna do the torque of these, they're called Strut nuts, I guess is what they are, but they're 29 foot-pounds on all 3 of them on each side. So 29 foot-pounds with the new TRD. Wow, it looks good. I love cleaning it up in here. I definitely really feel that I should get a cover for this now. So if anyone knows where I can get like one that says MR2, or maybe I'll measure one and make them myself, but that'd be pretty cool. So let's go ahead, and I am done with this. This install is done, very easy. So let's go ahead and drive now and see if I enjoy it. So before we wrap this up and go drive around, again, red line right here, my friend. Everyone go follow his build. Thank you so much. That is awesome. All right, let's go get an experience. I want to see if this is good. I have a feeling this is going to make the front end handle a lot better. I'm really, really excited. I think I will be doing new wheels too for the MR2 pretty soon here, so stay tuned for that. Very similar to these, but different. Same, but different. So I'm excited. It will be a whole new wheel, but similar look. So let's go ahead and jump in the car and go for. So yeah, just mobbing down the highway. Absolutely a big difference. Totally worth it. The front end feels way more planted. I'm not kidding you. I can actually feel really good feedback from this. So I love this part. I am thankful. It's cool when Toyota makes something, because usually, you know, when it's from the factory, it's gonna work really well. But no joke, I can actually feel more planted, especially at higher speeds. Like I'm feeling the car is just handling really well. So I absolutely love it. Having my car be turboed and having the power to go, you know, pretty quick, it definitely feels good to have it more planted. I'm loving this, and yes, I do recommend this part. Definitely feels way more way more sturdy at high speeds on the front end of the car. I do have a lot of aero on the car, so that does help. You know, I have a rear-wheel drive with a giant wing on the back, as you guys can see. But we'll go ahead and do a little, maybe like under 40-mile-an-hour turns, and see if that makes it feel better at low speed. But less vibration in the steering wheel. Everything about it so far feels really good. So thank you so much again, Redline. Really enjoying this. I do recommend the TRD front strut tower bar. Yeah, we got a nice corner here. Oh yeah. Oh man, that feels so good. Really, really good. All right, you got another corner coming up here. Yes, absolutely. It feels way better. I got a couple S turns coming up here, so we'll go around those. absolutely love this part. Thanks again, Redline, appreciate it. Can't recommend it enough. That's how you install it. Those are the foot torque pounds. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. I got an oil leak on this car. I think it's coming from the timing chain sense tensioner. It's like this little thing on the back. So I'll show you guys how to do that pretty soon. I'll do an oil change on this. And I got some other small things that I want to be working on this car. So I'm going to keep on bringing this car back to the channel with those new wheels too. And then someone's going to be able to tune this for me. I know I'll find someone able to fully tune it for me. Again, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for me, and I'll see you guys on the next video.